Cavs made some news signing a couple of younger players to multi-year deals, Jordan Bell and Dean Wade. Tell me a little bit about each of them, what the Cavs are thinking, what they know about them, and potentially how they fit in.
So, Dave, the Cavs were looking for a wing, and they had two open roster spots, and they were hoping to fill at least one of those with a wing. They communicated with Alonzo Trier's representation, and it was determined that he wanted a different kind of salary structure and a different kind of money attached to the contract in terms of guarantees than what the Cavs were willing to. They were about $980,000 below the luxury tax threshold, and they wanted to stay below that. And they were able to do that with these two signings. So they scoured the G League. They looked at some of these free agents. They considered what it would cost in terms of financially and what it meant for the luxury tax if they were to claim somebody like Theo Pinson or Alonzo Trier, some of the names that you've heard out there. And they determined that they couldn't go that direction. So they had to go a different direction. And it's not ideal that they add more bigs here. But Jordan Bell is somebody who was a former second-round pick. He's had playoff experience. He was kind of cast to the side by the Golden State Warriors, then the Minnesota Timberwolves and Memphis Grizzlies. So the Cavs are looking at it saying, we'll give him a 2-year deal. The second year is non-guaranteed, and it can be a low-risk, potentially high-upside type deal, and he brings us some rim protection, some athleticism, and he might be able to play some five in small ball lineups next to like Larry Nance Jr. and Kevin Love. And if Tristan Thompson goes, it gives them a little bit of assurance in the front court. Dean Wade is just somebody that they had in their organization. He was on a two-way contract this year, Dave. They liked the way that he played for Canton. You know, he shot it really, really well from three-point range, about 39%, averaged about 14 points in Canton, worked his butt off. They liked the person, and the Washington Wizards were one of the teams that was interested in taking him away and signing him, so that the Cavs decided to, I guess, block that, make sure that they hung on to him. They gave him a 4-year deal, but 3 of the years are non-guaranteed. So if these guys don't make the roster, if they decide, the Cavs, that is, if they decide that they want to add different pieces next season, going into next season, then they don't lose anything with these signings.